Hey guys, Foxdrop here. Not just Foxdrop though, of course, because I am joined today, as I often am, by the sleepy, scruffy little man taking a nap down there. There he is, good old Shadwell himself. So Foxdrop and Shadwell, so I should say, hey guys, Foxdrop and Shadwell here. Today I'm quite excited because we've got something really cool in store for you. Riot has just released a blog post talking about the potential for a future League of Legends movie or long cinematic and voice chat, among other things. I'll put a link to this blog post down below in the description so you can read it for yourself. They talk about things like hex tech, keys, refund limits, your My Shop, so you get discounted skins during holiday seasons. I'm not going to be talking about that though. We're going to be talking about voice chat and the League of Legends movie, the more exciting things, at least from my perspective, and I think from your perspective as well. I'll give a little bit of my opinion about them as well, but we'll try not to keep you here for too long. So anyway, I'll read you what they've written here because, you know, I know you guys are lazy as shit, so we'll go ahead and read this one for you. Question: voice chat, is it going to happen? Riot says, in the past, our stance on voice comms emphasized the increased potential for negative behavior, i.e. it would make people more toxic. We've since reconsidered our philosophy around voice chat, and while there are some challenges we want to overcome, for example, keeping it an opt-in experience, we want to do it. We believe League as a team sport should reward coordination, and that voice chat is a valuable tool for getting teams and strangers aligned. We'll probably begin deeper investigations once the League client update is in a stable release, so we don't have to build the feature twice, but hopefully this is a clear update on our philosophy and where we stand. So basically, Riot is saying that they are looking into putting voice chat into the game, and it's pretty much confirmed that it's going to happen at some point here. Now, some of you guys may be sitting there thinking, that's it, they said they're going to do it, they've already said they're going to do it. Actually, you would be technically correct if you said that. When League first came out as a game over half a decade ago, one of the very few things that was promised in League was voice chat among replays, actually, and we just got replays. Like 6 or 7 years later, we've just got replays. But voice chat still isn't here. Now, they said they were going to do it back then, but since then they actually said that they didn't want to put voice chat into the game because they thought that it would basically just promote toxicity, or kind of like the go-to excuse for when Riot doesn't want to do things, it seems. But yeah, generally they said that they didn't want to put voice chat in the game. They thought it would promote negative behavior, like they've said here. But here is them saying that they've changed their mind. They do want to put voice chat into the game. And this, for me, is really awesome. Like, I think League of Legends is a team game, especially the kind of game that League of Legends is. You can't just solo carry really, really, really hard. You can certainly have, like, loads of impact and, you know, over a long, like, a high sample of games, you can have a really high win rate. But you can't just, like, completely win a game by yourself compared to other games like Counter-Strike or Overwatch or something like that, like the FPS games, which you can just, like, one-pop someone in the face if you're good enough with your, like, mechanical skill. There's not so much of mechanical skill involved to that degree in League, so solo carrying is a bit difficult, so it's more of a team game, and having voice chat in that sense is really good. And I also actually feel like that might lessen toxicity, because a lot of the reasons why people are toxic, in my view, is not only the anonymity that comes with just being able to type and text, but also because your players tend to get very frustrated when they see their teammates getting in the way between them and winning. And if you have voice chat, more coordination, more of a team game, maybe that might lessen that blow a little bit. However, having said that, there is also the possibility for this negative behavior to pop up, especially take into consideration, what if you're like a girl? I know girls online don't exist, apparently, that's what I've heard at least, but I have also heard that that half the population, not over half, that'd be a bit weird, but half the population are girls. That's what I've heard. So we should probably take into consideration, even if they don't exist online or something like that, right? But legitimately, think about it. If you've got like all jokes aside, if you've got kind of like a immature male user base and they hear a female voice, I wouldn't really want to be a girl on voice chat on League, to be honest. So it might be a little bit, you know, disheartening for them to play. And also there might be some other problems, like maybe it might create like a bit of a rift between the people who use voice chat or the people that don't use voice chat. You know, maybe it will be something like if you just don't want to use it, if you just want to chill out, but then your team will rage at you because they want you to use it. Something like that, maybe. I'm sure there'll be some, you know, growing pains from it. But I think overall it's a good idea to put it into the game. Now we'll move on to the second point here. The second thing they're talking about, the League of Legends movie or long cinematic episode. I won't read this all out to you because it's quite long here, but you can read it yourself if you want to. Just check that link in the description. Essentially, they say here that they're a bit worried about making a movie because the track record for gaming movies isn't great, but it's something that they kind of are looking into doing. It's something that they want to explore into. They want potentially a new medium to like storytell the lore of League of Legends. It's something that they say here. It's hopefully something that we will, in the future that it will happen, and they want to also make it like do it right, basically. So essentially, to me, you can read this full statement here, not just the paraphrased version that I gave you. Essentially, to me, this sounds like they're actually going to do it. Like, I believe that we will see either a League of Legends movie or a longer cinematic. The biggest problem I see around doing this is that League doesn't really have any lore right now. Like, its lore is awful, it's garbage. They have kind of revamped some lore recently, some of the story behind some of the characters. But I could actually see some like long cinematics used as like a medium, like a storytelling medium to, well, tell the stories to introduce new lore. Maybe they don't need to build off already existing lore. Maybe they can use that as an excuse to put in new lore. Maybe they will build up new lore like quite in increments and growing increments, and then when they've got a decent amount, they'll put it all into a movie or something like that. But I actually strongly believe that Riot will release a League of Legends movie or something like this long cinematic. The fact that you're even talking about it to me signals that they've definitely got it on their radar. And Riot as a company, like, it's written all over them that they want to be more than just a game. The fact they put so much effort into the esports section, the fact that they do all these player stories that actually I was involved in. Riot put a lot of interest in things that isn't just about the game. They have over like 1,000 employees just for League of Legends, when someone like Valve has like 300 or something for like Overwatch and not Overwatch, sorry, like Dota and Counter-Strike and the rest of Steam and stuff. So Riot definitely has potential to do this, and I would be surprised if they don't do it. When will they do it? I have no idea, but I'd be surprised if they don't. So that's all we want to say for this video, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a nice look into what Riot have been talking about here. And hopefully my opinions might, open a bit of a discussion. And if that's what you want to do, go ahead down below in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think voice chat would be a good idea? Do you think that the League of Legends movie would be a good idea? Would you want to see it? Do you even think it's going to happen? Check it down below in the comments, boys and girls. Don't forget to leave a cheeky thumbs up if you liked the video, and also you can subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. Normally I do educational stuff, not just this kind of thing, of course, but be worth checking out if you want to become a better League player. Most importantly, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.